And hello, welcome into Plano High School, Fox Valley TV, all set to bring you this interconference matchup between the visiting Hinckley-Big Royals and the Plano Reapers. We're meeting the Hinckley-Big Royals. We've got number 3, Eric Phillips, number 11, Jacob Ryan, a senior at 22, Tyler Runge, Dutch Schneeman, a junior. Schneeman, the big-time rebounder and second leading scorer. And also the man in the middle, number 40, Jason Bohannon. The Hinckley-Big Royals come in with a record of 7-16, and they are coached by Bill Sambrooks. And we'll turn it over to the PA announcer here at Plano High School. Let's meet the Reapers.
A senior, number 11, John McDermott. A senior, number 12, Malik Willis. A senior, number 22, Luke Romano. A junior, number 32, Udo Agomo.
And that's the Reapers. The Reapers are coached by Kyle Key. They come in with a record of 14-11. And happy to introduce and welcome back Steve Christensen. Steve, the head coach at Triton Community College, and alongside me for tonight's broadcast. Steve, thanks for being here.
Ben, happy to be back. Looking forward to this ball game.
Yeah, last time we had you on, it was a girls' game, a game in which we saw Yorkville blow out Sandwich 70-20, but we got boys basketball here tonight on Fox Valley TV. It's going to be Udo Agomo and Dutch Schneeman jumping it up. 8 minutes on the clock. Let's play some basketball.
Let's hope this one's a little bit better. I'm not sure I've recovered from last week.
And the Reapers win the tap. McDermott to Romano. They get it up to Wallace. And the Reapers working the perimeter to start off here. Just underway from Plano High School. Luke Romano with it now right wing. Eli Wallace on the drive, raises up, that one blocked, gets it back.
It's blocked by Runge.
And Tyler Runge raised up there and shut down Eli. Not used to having too many shots blocked. He's not the tallest player, but able to adjust in midair and get his shot off. Meantime, there's Malik Willis firing for 3.
Malik Willis.
And the Reapers up 3-0.
Plano in a full court man, it looks like.
And there's Eric Phillips, the individual scoring game record holder here for the Plano Christmas Tournament. 44 points early on this year, and apparently around the gym here, he's been given the name EP3.
If his daddy is who I think it is, he'll be a good one.
Yeah, Phillips a prominent basketball name in Hinckley-Big Rock, and you and I both know that being from there. But tonight, Plano and Hinckley, we've got to be what's the word I'm looking for, Coach?
Biased, right? We're
yes.
both from Hinckley?
No, unbiased is what
unbiased.
we're going to be.
I understand.
And it's Phillips on the drive. He goes up with a right hand. That one no good. Rebound to Malik Willis. In transition are the Reapers. A corner 3 from McDermott. That one nothing but air. And Romano saves it. Here comes Ryan with it now. Jacob Ryan stops, pops, no good. Rebound to Gomo. And he had that one ripped away, but a foul.
Both these teams look quite comfortable playing up-tempo.
So Bohannon the foul there. Second foul for the Royals. Runge guilty of the other one. 2 team fouls right now.
Hinckley going to open up with a little diamond and 1 pressure.
Yeah, we know Coach Sambrooks likes to press. Last year we saw that really pick apart the Reapers. A lot of players gone from that team last year. And there's EP3 with a 3 from downtown. Eric Phillips ties it up at 3. A lot of different players on this roster from last year. The first 7 guys last year for Hinckley were all seniors.
Yeah, we just saw them in the alumni tournament. They're still playing pretty well.
Yeah, they. Meantime, on the floor, Justin Rotan tips it up and in, and it's 5-2 Reapers. Under the basket, and another bucket for the Royals. Tyler Runge, 5-5. Romano trying to break the press now. A lob pass to Eli Wallace. Wallace had that one knocked away, able to regain control.
Hinckley's in an extended 3-2 zone.
Another swing pass. Wallace backs it out.
Travel.
Swings it over to Rotan in the left corner. No. Rebound to Phillips. Eric driving in with the left. Oh, he switched to the right at the last second there. Nothing doing. And back comes Willis. 3-on-2. The step through and the foul. Looks like it's going to be Bohannon again.
Yeah, Plano, because you can definitely see is a team that likes to get out in transition. They've got good athleticism, good size. If Hinckley gets good opportunities, they need to take advantage of them because Plano is definitely the more physically imposing team.
Well, Hinckley's coming out running early on. 5-5, Malik Willis at the line. First one good for Willis.
It's weird watching my alma mater play. Definitely making me feel like an old man because it doesn't seem that long ago that I was out there doing this.
Well, it was 10 years for me, and you're older than me, so yeah, you probably should feel old.
I don't even want to think how long it was for me. That's a foul.
Well, Willis missed on the second. It's 6-5. Royals in possession. Phillips wanted the shot. Now drops in a runner from Eric Phillips, and he's off to a quick start. 5 points for him. 7-6. Hinckley in the lead.
Nice head fake. He got the defender up in the air and just drove by him a little bit.
Eli Wallace from the top. Then a 3 for him. Sorry to cut you off there, Coach.
It's all right. I'm keeping track of it.
9-7. Reapers back on top. 4:38 left first quarter here from Plano High School. Bohannon hands it off. Ryan raises up from 15 and knocks it down.
Man, no shortage of action here in the first 3.5.
9-9, all tied up. Agomo now kicks it out. Rotan, he's going to drive in and scoop it. No, but there's Wallace on the follow. No, and the foul.
Loose ball foul, Plano, I think.
McDermott, or no, excuse me, they're going to give it to Romano on the foul. His first, team first. Phillips hands it off to Jacob Ryan. Ryan up in between the center circle. Bohannon now hands it off Phillips. Fakes the 3 into the corner now, and that one is long from Ryan. Rebound to the Reapers, Rotan. Malik Willis was wide open for 3 as Romano drives up and lays it in. 11-9, Reapers on top. Ryan going baseline. Actually, that was Runge that time, and the ball out of bounds. It's going to belong to the Reapers.
A lot of contact there for no whistle.
Checking in the lead for Hinckley, number 31, Cole Lapp.
Cole Lappy checking in for the Royals. First substitution of the ball game. All 5 starters still on the court for the Reapers. Almost a walk there from Willis. Nice pass there from Rotan to Eli Wallace, and Wallace lays it in easily. 11-9. 13-9 now, Reapers on top. A 4-point lead. Schneeman looking to drive, and that one knocked away by Agomo. His 56th block on the year for Udo Agomo.
Plano foul number 32, Udo Agomo. That's his first.
Well, they got him for a foul there.
What?
That wasn't a very definitive call.
I didn't hear a whistle. I heard a whistle, but I thought it was out of bounds. All right, so Schneeman going to head to the line.
What do we know up here, right? We're in the top row of the
We don't know anything. McDermott coming in as Romano's going to take his seat. Luke with a couple of fouls. Well, Schneeman hits 1 of 2. And it's 13-10. Reapers still on top.
I think what Hinckley needs to try to do is just slow Plano's transition attack down with their press. If they get a turnover, that's great, but they just can't give them, you know, runs to the rim.
Is that a 2-3 defense?
Justin
Well, it was.
That was a 3-2, and it
3-2.
wasn't played very well.
Rotan scores easily. He's got 4 points now.
We tell our players when you're away from the ball, don't get caught guarding space. Hinckley sort of let that defender or let that offensive player slide right into the scoring zone, and by the time they realized it, it was too late.
Phillips now on the isolation move, trying to shake off Malik Willis. Able to get around him and had it ripped away by Eli Wallace. A 4-on-1 back the other way, and Justin Rotan dunks it down. 17-10, 2 minutes left now, first quarter.
Too much dribbling out of that possession from Hinckley. And another turnover. Now here we go again.
And Rotan's going to have another chance, and that time he can't get it to go.
It. Stepped in a hole.
And a timeout from Coach Sandbrooks. Reapers up 17-10, and whoa, they really got going after Rotan threw that one down.
Yeah, you cannot turn the ball over against teams that are good in transition. They just make you pay too often.
Well, Hinckley hung on for a little while there, but a couple of turnovers, like you said, have led to 6 straight points for Plano, and trouble a brewing on that Hinckley sideline.
Yep, just got to burn this time out, get your guys on the same page, just calm them down, draw up a good set, you know, get a good look. There's no 7-point shots in basketball, just, you know, possession by possession, make it hard on them and try to make it easy on yourself.
And Plano spread it around. They got 6 from Rotan to lead all scorers. Eli Wallace chipped in with 5, Malik Willis with 4, and Luca Romano a bucket. For the Royals, 5 came from Eric Phillips. Jacob Ryan and Tyler Runge both with 2, and Dutch Schneeman hit 1 free throw for their 10. 17-10, Reapers in the lead here first quarter. When we come out of this timeout, we'll have 1:49 to go in the first quarter.
Yep, definitely a quarter of runs. Plano started fast, Hinckley answered, now Plano's gone on another one. Let's see if Hinckley can get something established here by the time the quarter ends.
Royals 7-16 on the year. Reapers 14-11, and Ryan's going to trigger it in. Wambugo, a new face into the game for the Reapers, number 13. There's a 3-pointer, that one too long. Chris Taylor also into the game for the Royals. Back the other way come the Reapers. McDermott looking for Udo Agomo, and that one knocked out of bounds. Cole Lappy got a hand in there.
That was a nice set Hinckley ran there. They got a nice clean look. It just didn't go for them. You got to make sure they...
That's just stealing there.
I was going to say, get a stop, and that was about as easy as it gets.
19-10 now, Reapers in the lead. Ryan off to Schneeman. Schneeman 8.2 points a game. Second leading scorer for Coach Sandbrooks. There's Schneeman going to let fly for 3. That one too long. Rebound to Willis. Long pass up the court to Rotan, and that one knocked out of bounds. They're going to say Schneeman caught him on the arm. Now, the hand is part of the basketball, correct, Coach?
It's what they claim. I'm a fan of it when it works in our favor, and I hate it when it works against us.
Honest. So Rotan going to head to the line, a 9-point lead for the Reapers. First one rimming and off.
See, that was another transition opportunity. Plano's really good at capitalizing off those misses. What we tell our guys, you know, long shots tend to be longer rebounds. You can get those, and it opens up that open court transition opportunities, and that's definitely the Plano's strength right now.
Rotan with 7 in the quarter, 20-10. Reapers on top. 40 seconds left first quarter. Phillips picks up a screen.
Hinckley's got to get a little bit more to the rim. They're relying solely on jump shots.
And a foul as Phillips getting to the rim, like you said. So Phillips, 5 early points, all coming in that first minute, is going to head to the line. 16.2 points for him on the year. And he's just a shade under 70% from the free throw line. He can fill it up. We've seen it.
Yep, runs in the Phillips family name. Those guys can always shoot.
First one from the line for Eric is good.
Dad, uncles,
cousins.
Right. they can all put it in the hole.
And Phillips converts on a pair, cuts the lead to 8, 20-12. 30 seconds left, first quarter. And Udo Agomo finds himself open right under the hoop and lays it in.
That hurts. Plano's had a lot of success against that press. I may pull that back to a degree here, make a little bit of an adjustment because you can't continue to give them layups.
Phillips crossing over, out to
kick. Nice
Ryan,
kick.
That one no good. And out of bounds, going to stay with Plano. And looks like that's our quarter. A couple of late calls here. Hopefully these refs get it in order for the next quarter. But that's how it comes to an end. The Reapers leading the Royals 22-12. You're watching high school basketball on Fox Valley TV.
Listen, I know you're upset, but it was just one date. And dating's like the stock market. There's ups and downs and ups and so always buy low.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who would love to put up with you.
Big dreams and good grades aren't enough to get into college. There are actual steps you need to take. Finding someone who can help is the first and most important. For the next steps, go to knowhowtogo.org.
Welcome back to Plano High School. Fox Valley TV bringing you this high school basketball game, an interconference matchup. The Little 10 versus the I-8, and right now the Reapers of the I-8 are on top by 10. We're getting ready to go into the second quarter. Big time quarter there for Justin Rotan from the Reapers. 7 points and a dunk as he led the way for the Plano Reapers. Eric Phillips, 7 points for the Royals. And we're just about ready to start the second quarter.
Rotan's a good-looking player, very athletic, strong. Put the ball on the deck.
Yeah, most of these Plano guys out here are all football players, right? Other than Wallace in the starting lineup, all of them are on the football team. So, you know, they spend some time in the weight room. Romano and McDermott both played linebackers. McDermott was a tight end. I think Rotan played wide receiver, but we got basketball going on here as Cole Lappy draws the foul, and he's going to head to the line.
Well, that was a nice play. Hinckley ran some dribble handoff action, found a crease, forced the defender to commit, and shooting 2 free throws because of it.
Lappy just a hair over 50% from the free throw stripe. First one rattles out.
50%, he'd fit well on my team.
Well, you are wearing the Triton uniform or jersey tonight, so.
Proudly repping it.
Hand out a couple cards. Hey, guys. You thought about your future? Second one good from Lappy, and he cuts it down to 9 points, 22-13. Plano working on breaking this press that's still going. And there's McDermott with one dribble, gets to the rim, and he's going to head to the line.
That's too easy. That's too easy. You can't. At 22 points in the first quarter, I mean, you know, do the math. You know, they're on pace to score 88 for the game. You're not going to win many games giving up 88 points.
McDermott 61% from the charity stripe on the year. First one on the way and good. He only is going to get one as he completes the 3-point play. An 11-point lead for Plano. 12-point lead. It's 25-13. That one nearly stolen away by Rotan. Bryan gets it in. Schneemann driving, laying it up, and scoring. And a nice defensive effort there. Schneemann knocks it out of bounds. I thought he was going to go with the left, and I think that's what Rotan was thinking as well. He went up with the right and snuck it in. 25-15.
Hinckley needs stops. You know, it's at 10. You know, you'd like to have it, you know, manageable at halftime.
Romano to Johnson, right corner, into Agomo. Agomo turns, lays it up, no. Rebound McDermott, and he lays it in. He's going to head to the line once again.
It's too easy. It's entirely too easy. Got to box out. I'm sure Coach Shambrooks is frustrated there. You can't give a bigger, more athletic team multiple cracks at the rim 2 feet away, and you're playing with fire.
And we're going to see a couple of substitutions. Tyler Runge and Jason Bohannon back into the ball game. Heading out, Chris Taylor and Jacob Ryan. 27-15 as McDermott toes the line to try and convert on this three-point play. Ball on the way and nothing but net, and McDermott's now got 6 points for the Reapers, all in this second quarter. Nice pass there from Schneemann to Phillips. Phillips picks up a screen. Off to Schneemann. Bohannon going to drive. And an offensive foul on Jason Bohannon. It's Bohannon's third foul, and we've only got a minute and 20 seconds gone in this second quarter.
Not a lot of activity on that HBR bench.
Third, team 7.
Coach Sandberg's going to trust to keep him in.
Not a lot of bodies on that bench either.
No, there's not.
Johnson with it in the corner to Romano. Romano right down Broadway, lays it up, and they call an offensive foul on Luke Romano. That's going to be his second, and an injured Royal. That's Tyler Runge, slow to get up. And Runge looks to be okay. Gonna take a breather. What do you say in basketball? Like football, you know, rub some dirt on it, you'll be okay. What do you say in basketball? You ain't got no dirt out here to rub on it.
Yeah, that's a good call. I don't really know. I just say, you all right?
Shake it off.
Yep, shake it off. That's probably a good one. Mike Ditka used to go suck it up.
Yeah. There's probably a few other things he said, too, that the FCC doesn't allow on these airwaves. A 13-point deficit for Hinckley. They've got 6.5 to go in the second quarter. Ryan back into the ball game and throws it away. A little bit of miscommunication with Eric Phillips as Phillips went to his left and Runge dropped it off to his right.
One thing that works against Hinckley is they don't really have a true post presence. You know, so when all of your offense is generated from the dribble drive or, you know, perimeter passing, I mean, you just have to be really, you know, sharp because you're not getting those easy looks.
Brett Johnson knocks down a three. It's 31-15 now. 5.5 left. Phillips just being harassed by 2 and 3 Plano defenders. He lets that one go, not even close. And the Reapers with numbers now. 4 on 3. Agomo looked for the dunk and was denied by the rim. And back the other way come Hinckley. Schneemann off to Phillips. Driving in, Dutch Schneemann lays it up with the right hand. No. And the Reapers, oh, Eric Phillips caught an elbow there from Malik Willis right in the nose.
And got the foul called somehow. Maybe his nose did something illegal.
They called a foul on him? I thought they called the foul on Malik. So Malik Willis going to head to the line now for a 1-and-1.
Hinckley needs to get going. This one's starting to slip away.
Phillips still in a little bit of pain there. Looks like he's going to be okay. I don't see any blood. He should be all right. So Willis heading to the line. And the first one, no good. Coming up now to 5 minutes left, second quarter. Hinckley's got to get a bucket here. Jacob Ryan running the point. Bohannon comes to set the screen for Phillips. Hesitation out to Bohannon. Schneemann now between his legs and nearly lost it. Able to keep the dribble, and that one's going to be they're going to say it was off McDermott. It looked like it just went out of bounds.
I think he threw it off his foot. He had nowhere to go.
Heads up play there from Lappy. And Ryan gets it in. Back to Lappy. Schneemann. Ryan with it. Left side. Hinckley kind of worked the perimeter. Trying to get Eric Phillips open is what they're trying to do.
You can just see, though, Plano's got so much
Malik Willis
manpower dedicated to the drive. I mean, every time those guys drive, even if they're by their original defender, they got somebody waiting for them a dribble later.
And a turnover, so back to the Reapers. Yeah, Malik Willis has been chasing him around, and then if he gets by Willis, Agomo comes out and shows, and he's the tallest player in the gym right now.
And there's an and one. This press is just getting busted. Time to back that off, I think.
So Agomo good on the bucket, and he's going to head to the line for a chance at the three-point play. And Bohannon now his 4th foul, and still got 4 minutes left in the quarter. An 18-point lead for the Reapers. Phillips over the timeline.
This might be the first time in history I've seen somebody on the court with four fouls in the first half.
Schneemann to Bohannon from the free throw line. That one short. Rebound. Lappy puts it up and scores. Cole Lappy.
Needed that. Hinckley needs stops. Got to get stops at this end here to try to get this deficit more manageable.
McDermott into Agomo, and Agomo just turns around and lays it in. You can't teach size, Coach.
Nope, or athleticism, and Plano's got both.
Yeah, that's 2 trips in a row. They just give it to, he gets down on that block and just turns around and lays it in.
Yeah, I'm still having a problem with this pressure, though. There's 2 reasons to press teams. One is if you're the superior athletes, you press them, you turn them over, they bring, you bring the heat, they can't handle it, go get easy ones. The other one is to slow a team down. And if that's what Hinckley's trying to employ, then they need to do a better job of denying those 2nd and 3rd passes, because Plano's making a pass to the corner and then a pass to the middle, and that guy's being left unchecked, and it's becoming an and one fest here. Either adjust your pressure or get out of it, because at this point, you're giving a more athletic team too clean of looks at the rim.
Yeah, we've had McDermott a couple of times. Rotan had an and one in the first quarter. Now Agomo with one. And
not to mention, and we talked about that Hinckley bench is short to begin with. You know, you've got 9 fouls already. I mean, with a short bench, yeah, that just puts you in a tough spot. I mean,
and your center's already got 4.
Time for some young bucks to step up, I'd say.
Well, with that, they might have to go into pull a couple guys off the JV squad, move them up or something.
Or out of the broadcast booth.
Oh, what are you listed at now? 6'3", 240?
Too much.
I'm about 5'10", 195.
Chiseled though, right?
Oh, yeah. 35-18. Hinckley looking to cut into this 18-point deficit. And there's another turnover as Ryan and Phillips just not on the same page in this quarter.
Well, and you can see it's an all-out denial on Phillips, and that he's Hinckley's main weapon, so they're trying to get him going, but he's having to work so hard to get the ball. Hinckley switched to a 1-3-1 here now defensively.
So that switch of defense you've been calling for, finally we've seen. They got Schneemann at the top. And Wallace looking to drive in. There's Johnson for 3, way off.
That's a killer, though. You know, you're going to play 1-3-1, and you have to make sure your weak side wings get down and battle those guys on the block, or otherwise things like that are just going to happen. Easy offensive putbacks, again, to a taller, you know, more athletic, talented team.
Schneemann with it left side. Up to Lappy. Between the rings is Ryan. Ryan looking to drive, backing in, throws up a high arcing shot. No, ball tapped around, saved by Agomo.
Agomo's really active. I mean, he just ran the floor like a like a blur.
And there's McDermott on a reverse layup, and John McDermott's got now 10 points in the quarter.
That was easy. That was one pass against that zone, a dribble and a layup.
Schneemann driving in, and they're going to call a blocking foul there on Agomo. So Dutch Schneemann going to head to the line, where he's 1 of 2 so far.
Plano foul number 32.
Again, I think if you're Hinckley, you just have to try to play the possession game here. Good shots on the offensive end, and then limit them to a contested jump shot or a turnover defensively, and try to get this deficit down where you still give yourself a chance coming out in the third quarter.
And entering the game, number 10, Sean Cochran.
So Sean Cochran and Justin Rotan into the ball game for the Reapers. Schneemann missed on the first. They'll have one more. 65% from the line on the year is Dutch, and that one off as well. Ball out of bounds.
You got a reprieve there off a missed box out from Plano. Hinckley's going to take it out of bounds under left.
Ryan's going to trigger it in. Now the tallest guy Hinckley's got on the bench has now come into the ball game. That's number 14, TJ Gavin, listed at 6'3". So possibly they're going to try and put him in the middle on Agomo, but Agomo not in the game right now. When we saw Gavin come in, we saw Coach Key take Agomo out and put in Rotan, the faster of the two. Ryan, a jumper, no. Gets his own board, back up again, no, and rebound to McDermott. Cochran coming back with it the other way. Cochran out to McDermott. McDermott back to Cochran. Elijah Wallace with it. Up top, he's got Eric Phillips on him.
Hinckley switched to a man now.
And that one off the leg of Jacob Ryan and out of bounds. 39-17, 1:30 to go here from Plano, Fox Valley TV. Benjamin Andrew and Steve Christensen with you tonight.
Number 22, Tyler Rung.
Tyler Runge into the ball game for Gavin. And Rotan set to inbound. Gets it in Johnson.
Hinckley in a 2-3 zone, out of bounds under here.
Rotan looking to drive with the jump step. A high shot there is Justin
Not much you can do
Rotan.
there. That's just an athletic player kind of going where he wants to go. Oh, fell asleep.
9 points for Rotan. Meantime, other end, Tyler Runge lays one up and in. Bucket for a bucket there. 41-19, Reapers lead. Wallace up top to Cochran, over in the left side to Rotan. Johnson comes off a screen and knocks down another one. Brett Johnson with 6 points. 2 for 3 from the land of 3.
Yeah, he's got a nice release.
Quick.
See that thing going in is no accident.
Ball on the floor, corralled by Ryan. He's got Johnson with him.
Phillips is just having to work so hard for those looks. I mean, that's exhausting as an offensive player when you're just dribble, 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 and then shoot something contested.
I don't know about that call, but
Re-entering the game for
nice fake, but they say he walked with it. How many steps did you see?
Yeah, I didn't see a travel there. That was going to be a nice pass. We'll see if he would have got the layup down, but that was a nice look.
15 seconds left in the half, 44-19. Reapers in the lead over Hinckley. Eli drives in, and they're going to say that he walked with it, I think.
No, foul on Hinckley on the swipe.
Who, Phillips? No, 33. They're going to give it to Schneemann, his second.
Hinckley fouls.
So Eli to the line. Eli's got 5 points all in the first quarter.
Hinckley's just having a really hard time containing Plano's dribble drive. Those guys are getting into the lane, into the scoring zone pretty much at will.
Eli's first is good, nothing but net. 6 points for him now. Second leading scorer on this squad, averaging 10.7 points per game. And the second one off.
Hinckley's got to go quick. What do you know?
Nice play there from Ryan, but unable to lay it in was Tyler Runge, and that's how our second quarter is going to come to an end. 45-19. Hinckley trailing Plano here from Plano High School. You're watching high school basketball on Fox Valley TV.
I remember how much you said you liked mine. Oh.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who would love to put up with you.
Mom! Mom!
What?
You can't find Ichabod.
What?
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who would love to put up with you.
Hello and welcome back to Plano High School, Fox Valley TV, bringing you this high school basketball game. Well, the Reapers and the Royals squaring off here tonight from Reapers Stadium, 45-19. The Reapers in the lead, and it was kind of an ugly first half for the Royals, Coach.
Yeah, Hinckley started fast and didn't finish, so it was all Plano pretty much after the 6-minute mark of the first quarter. Hinckley did not get much going offensively, and Plano just killed him in transition.
Yeah, and a lot of like you said, fast break points for Plano, breaking that press, that token press that Coach Sandbrooks always likes to run against these teams. And the scoring went as follows: 10 points for John McDermott to lead the way for all scorers in that first half. Justin Rotan with 8, Rotan with 9, Agomo with 8, 6 each for Brett Johnson and Eli Wallace, 4 points for Malik Willis, and 2 from Luke Romano for the 45 of the Plano Reapers. 22 in the first, 23 in the second, and the Royals 12 in the first, 7 in the second for their 19. They're led by Eric Phillips, 7 points all in the first quarter. Well, third quarter underway. Wallace to Romano.
Hinckley back into a man.
Wallace guarded by Phillips. Agomo at the elbow, and almost a turnover. A couple players hit the floor. It's like Romano able to gain possession, and Coach Key with a well-timed timeout.
What you want to do here is, especially if you're Hinckley, really though both teams, the start of the third quarter is so imperative. Either Plano's going to put this one to bed, or Hinckley's going to show some fight, rise up, and maybe try to climb back into it. You know, obviously they're chasing a big deficit here with 26, but you know, a 4-point run can become an 8-point run. An 8-point run can grow, and you know, if you get enough of those, then 26 is manageable. But you have to play the possession game. Hinckley's just got to show a little bit more discipline to be able to do that.
No, you always are talking about those 10 and 12-point shots. You got to figure out where on the floor those are.
Yeah, they're a secret, man.
Seven
show you, and I'd have to kill you.
7:42 to go, third quarter. Inbounding are the Reapers, leading by 26, 45-19. Malik Willis, who's drawn the defense of Eric Phillips all night and done a stellar job. Phillips with 7 points so far. And McDermott raises up from the elbow and knocks it down. McDermott now with 12 to lead the way.
He's a nice player. He plays very within himself. Clearly you can see he's long and athletic. You know, just takes good shots, and tonight he's making them.
A tight end on the football field, a power forward on the basketball court. Schneeman lost that one, able to regain control.
Years ago, Plano was a football power. Did they? Are they still that?
They had a good team this year. That one foul, Schneeman back to the line. Yeah, they won, I think they won the I-8, pretty sure.
Gotcha.
Plano fouls number 22, Luke Romano.
Oh, Romano, the guilty party on the foul. That's Luke's third foul. Schneeman to the line, good on the first. Schneemann now 2 of 5 from the charity stripe. He's got 4 points for the Royals.
33, Justin Rotain.
Rotan checking back in. Now this is my favorite lineup for the Reapers. When these 5 guys get on the court, they can do some damage. It's Agomo, Wallace, Rotan, Willis, and McDermott. So they put Rotan at the 2, I believe, or Willis, one of the 2. But this 5 guys right here really has done some damage. And there's Agomo, just as easy as pie. Udo's got 10 points now.
Just too big and too athletic. And this Plano team, as much talent as they have, they do a nice job playing together. They share the ball. You don't see really any bad shots or selfish shots taken. And that's a compliment to their coach.
Nice runner there from Phillips.
Now I definitely know he's Brian Phillips' son. I've watched his dad make that shot on me for about 20 years now.
Agomo hands it off Rotan. Justin with his jump step and lays it in. That one was easy as well, and that's got a call for a timeout there from Coach Sam Brooks. And you know, I had him in gym class, and he's pretty hot right now over there on the Hinckley bench. We're looking at the Reaper bench right now, Coach Coons and Coach Key. But yeah, there's Coach Sam Brooks, and you can tell that he's pretty upset with his boys right now.
It's hard, you know, when you're a coach at a smaller school, a 1A school, a 2A school to an extent, when, you know, you come off the 2-year stint that Hinckley's had, Hinckley-Big Rock's had, you know, with playing for regional titles and a tremendous amount of success, and then, you know, the well dries up a little bit, you know, and you might have to go through a couple lean years. That is, you know, that's frustrating. You know, you've sort of been spoiled.
Well, I remember my freshman year, they had 7 or 8 guys that were all seniors, and they were darn good, and that's similar to what they had last year. The starting 5 were all seniors, and Phillips another runner, and he's got 11 now, 24-51. Like I was saying last year, they had 6, 7 guys, all seniors, and that season came to an end against Mooseheart. Here comes Phillips once again. He lays it up and in, and 6 quick points for Eric Phillips, and the lead is now down to 25.
Little by little.
Agomo hands it off to Willis. Willis raises up and gets the roll. That one falls for Malik Willis. 6 points now for him. 53-26 as we're coming up 5 minutes left, third quarter here on Fox Valley TV.
Got to get stops. Hinckley just have to do everything in your power to get stops.
Ryan open in the corner. Schneemann now on the turn, guarded by Rotan. Schneemann out to Phillips. Ryan wanted the shot, passed on it. They're going to reset the offense.
You can just see these Plano guys, and they're right with them every step of the way.
There's Ryan raising up for 3, and Jacob Ryan knocks it in. So maybe Coach Sam Brooks got a little motivation into the Royal boys, because it's 53-29. Wallace right around the defense of Eric Phillips and lays it in. Eli Wallace with 8. Phillips stops and pops, and definitely got hacked on the arm. No call, back the other way, and they're going to call traveling on Eli Wallace as Phillips got his hand in there and tied him up. Wallace guilty of the walk. 55-29, just under 4 minutes remaining in the third quarter. On the drive is Ryan, dishing to the corner. A shot there from Lappy, no good. And here come the Reapers. Rotan drives in and lays it in once again.
I'll tell you what, it's the Rotan show right now. He's getting him about any way he wants him.
13 points for Rotan, 7 in the first, 2 in the second, and 4 here in the third quarter. 57-29, Schneemann on the drive.
A lot of dribbling from Hinckley, a lot of dribbling. Hard to create any separation against these superior athletes.
Ryan guarded by Cochran. Schneemann's now going to let it fly for 3 and knocks it down. Dutch Schneemann. 7 points now for him. And back at the other end, John McDermott lays it up and in. 14 for McDermott to lead all scorers in the ball game. 59-32. That one all the way into the backcourt, and it's going to be over and back. Turn it back over to the Reapers.
Yeah, those are just killers. You know, you got a couple guys that are knocking down some shots. You're trying to make a little bit of a run, and you know, you get an unforced turnover, and it just sort of takes the air out of your balloon.
Well, they had it filled up for a bit there, but it's kind of deflated now. Well, Rotan, the trigger man, in to Cochran. Wambugu with the ball up top. And Cochran left side. There's Johnson with it, guarded by Ryan. Rotan back over here, Wambugu. Johnson now wide open, and Johnson, that one was down and then out. And it's going to be white ball here, Reaper ball off the foot of Phillips.
Johnson, he comes in the game looking to do one thing.
Shoot threes.
Yep.
Little Kyle Korver-esque there. And another jump stop move there from Udo Agomo. Second attempt, no. Third attempt, and he finally lays it in. And he's just too tall for the Royals defenders.
Too tall, too quick, too athletic. He's been a nightmare for the HBR all night.
And 29-point lead for the Reapers, 61-32. Jacob Ryan between the rings. Taylor with it. Taylor spinning. Been in the paint there for quite a while. No call there. Schneemann. Bohannon back into the game, playing with 4 fouls. Driving in and blocked away. Agomo, 57 blocks on the year for Udo. Rotan driving in and laying it in. And again, Justin Rotan just making it look easy.
Well, those are really, really nice athletic plays in the air. Ooh, nice pass from Phillips. Bohannon just wasn't quite ready for it.
And another turnover for the Royals.
Yeah, no matter how you dress it up, it's still the same result.
A 31-point lead for Plano, 63-32. Just about a minute to go, third quarter. Johnson looking to pass inside. Up top, Cochran with it now. Wambugu with a nice little runner there. That one no good, and a good box out there for the Royals.
We haven't seen much tonight is the Royals boxing out.
Saw Udo Agomo moving away from the rim on a rebound. And then Schneemann knocks down another 3. 63-35. Johnson with 30 seconds left. Wambugu turns,
Nice
gets it
pass.
to Agomo, and
Nice
another one
pass.
for Udo. 14 points for Udo Agomo.
What a fun name to say.
What do you, well, the other?
Wambugu,
Wambugu.
Agomo.
Agomo had an older brother that played, I want to say, in about 2005. And he was pretty good, too. Now Keon Williams now into the ball game as Udo Agomo takes a seat. Well, for the Reapers, it's Johnson, Cochran, Rotan, Wambugu, and Keon Williams. And there's Chris Taylor laying it up and in.
Like to see that from a sophomore, getting some valuable varsity experience.
And that one no good, and our third quarter has come to a close here from Reapers Stadium. The Plano Reapers on top, 65-37. The Hinckley-Big Rock Royals got a lot of work to do in that fourth quarter. We'll have that for you on the other side of the break. Keep it right here on Fox Valley TV.
Real men know that getting tested is the way to take care of their families. That's why real men wear gowns. For a list of the tests you need, go to ahrq.gov.
Hi, how are you doing today?
What looks good?
Our special today is shrimp scampi. It's been sitting around for about a week.
Excuse me. What time are you guys leaving? We're gonna rob your house tonight.
Don't you wish there were warnings to protect you from life's risks? With diabetes, there is one. It's called A1C, a simple blood test that helps measure your risk of serious complications. Learn more at diabetesaonc.org.
Welcome back to Reaper Stadium. Actually, it's the Reaper Den, I believe. But Reaper Stadium's outside. Here we're inside Plano High School. They've got a 65-37 lead over the Hinckley-Big Rock Royals. Scoring all around on the stat sheet for the Reapers. 15 for Rotan to lead the way for all scorers. 14 for McDermott and Agomo. 8 for Eli Wallace. And
wow.
Eric Phillips just knocked it down from Sandwich. Jeez.
Kind of sad thing came in with snow on it.
16. And as Eric Phillips now becomes the game's leading scorer with that three-pointer. I should have given him 4 on that one. Oh.
That was the right call.
They called the foul on Cochran, didn't they?
Yes,
that's what I thought.
Yes, he impeded the HBR guy's path.
65-40 after that three-pointer from Phillips.
See, that third quarter wasn't as bad for Hinckley. I mean, they lost it 20-18, but you can live with 20-18. It's the 23-7s and the 22-12s that get you in trouble. That being said, Plano may have taken their foot off the gas slightly here too.
Johnson with it up top to Romano. Luke drives in, and that one no good. Rebound to Williams, and Keon puts it on the glass, no.
Not sure he ever even took a look at the rim.
Schneeman back the other way with it. Raises up for 3 again. That one's short.
That was
rebound
a little bit of a force there. Schneeman plays hard though.
Johnson lays it up and in. 8 points now for Brett after that nice adjustment in midair.
It was.
67-40. Phillips now on the drive. Fakes the pass, puts it up, and he is fouled. I think it was Keon Williams the foul. So to the line goes Eric Phillips.
Plano foul. This is number 10, Sean Cochran. That's his second.
Now they gave it to Cochran. Second foul on Sean. Phillips good on the first.
Checking into the game for Plano, number 20, Sergio Chavez.
There's Sergio Chavez making a varsity appearance. He is a sophomore sensation here at Plano. He's the varsity kicker for the football team, but anytime you come to a JV football game, you're going to hear that kid's name. But good to see him getting some varsity time here.
Absolutely.
Almost threw that pass away. Chavez off to Cochran.
Brett Johnson for 3.
Well, Brett Johnson hit a three-pointer. 11 points for him. 70-41. Phillips drops it off Bohannon. Phillips now stepping back for 3 and knocking it down. There's the EP3 that we know. Eric Phillips now with 20.
Got a nice looking stroke. Him and Johnson here treating these fans to a little bit of a shooting display.
Johnson again on the 3, no, and a foul.
Johnson must have heard me. I jinxed him.
70-44, just under 6 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
Williams, that's his
First foul for Keon Williams. Bohannon at the elbow, looking to hand off, fakes the handoff, finds Schneeman.
Bohannon's done a nice job of preserving his 5th foul.
Schneeman with a nice take, lays it up and in. 12 points for Dutch, 5:30 to go fourth quarter. Cochran with a nice move, laying it up and in. Nice hesitation there from Sean Cochran, his first points on the night.
Yeah, that was a nice move. Little hesitation, blow by.
Phillips into Bohannon. Up top, Ryan. Over to Schneeman on the right wing. Hinckley kind of working the perimeter here. That one knocked away. And Sean Cochran lays that one up and in, an easy bucket.
He's a good-looking player. Athletic, quick. Phillips again.
Eric Phillips raining down threes in this fourth quarter. Unfortunately, it's just a little bit too late as Hinckley trails by 25 points with 4:53 to go in the fourth quarter.
He shoots it the way you used to.
I shot from the bench.
Well, though.
Yeah, I was usually shooting the camera from the bench. I was on the basketball team. I wasn't very good, but I did it to stay in shape.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I think you were a baller.
Defense and hard screens, right, Coach? That was my game.
Yeah.
Chavez comes away with it.
We've all got to have roles.
Wambugo drives in, lays it on the glass, and gets it to go. Wambugo into the stat sheet. Wambugu, excuse me if I mispronounced that.
Just a lot of athleticism on this Reaper squad. Out in passing lanes, out in transition, on the glass. They've had a nice performance tonight. I think they're a dangerous team, not knowing what their regional looks like. Don't sleep on these guys.
Well, it's coming up just next week, the 3rd, March 3rd, so a week and a half away, they start regional play. Plano's going to play Wilmington on Friday, and then they've got Coal City on the 25th of February.
The Interstate 8, always a good competitive conference.
Bohannon with a bucket onto the stat sheet, 2 for him, 76-51. There's Wambugo for 3.
I think he's shooting it now just because he knows you like saying his name. Great pass.
A nice pass, but TJ Gavin couldn't hang on. 79-51, 3:35 remaining fourth quarter. Sergio Chavez making some varsity time here. Calling for the ball. It's going to be Cochran with it. Wambugo in the corner, and the ball gets stuck up in the rim. Don't see that too often, do you, Coach?
No, you don't. Especially after knocking down your previous 2 shots. You don't expect a wedge one.
That's the basketball vocabulary I was asking for. Come on, you gotta.
The ironic thing is it's a jump ball.
I was gonna say
Plano retains possession.
That's not very fair now, is it?
Right, you stuck it. It should be ours.
Yeah. So some substitutions for Coach Sam Brooks. TJ Gavin, Chris Taylor, Connor Oren into the ball game.
I think HBR's guys have played hard tonight. They've just been a little outmanned here.
Wambugu again for 3. That one down and out.
He must be a streak shooter because he's letting it go right now without even thinking about it.
Yeah, nice stroke.
Yeah, he does.
Lappy on the dribble. Off to Gavin. Right wing Schneeman. Taylor was calling for it in the post. Stolen away Keon Williams, and Williams lays it up and in.
Williams clearly a crowd favorite here as the Reaper Rowdies went bananas when he laid that in.
He's a pretty good fullback on the football team,
yeah, you
too.
can see he's a solid kid.
Schneeman, that one too strong, and back the other way come the Reapers. Wambugu drops it off Williams, and Williams lays it in again. 83-51.
Everything going Plano's way right now.
One more bucket for Plano, and they'll have 20 points in every quarter of this ball game.
Can't ask for a whole lot more than that.
Nearly stolen away by Wambugu, but the ball hit the line, so it's going to stay with the Royals.
I'm impressed. This is one of the better Plano teams I've seen.
Spinning and scoring is Chris Taylor.
Nice move, big pivot, but he got away with it.
Wambugu lays it up and in.
Wambugu is
7 points for him, all in the fourth quarter.
He's got it rolling here.
Might find himself a little more playing time in the next few games.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, he's certainly a confident offensive player.
Lappy with the ball. 90 seconds remaining in the ball game. Schneeman crossing over. Driving in. Schneeman had that one foul there.
Schneeman's had a solid game. He's played hard, attacks, knocked down some threes.
He's got 12 points. A couple of threes, one free throw. Heading to the line. Actually, he's got 2 free throws. 2 of 5 from the stripe with a chance for more here. First one good for Dutch. 13 points for Schneeman. Schneeman, a former hockey player. He actually played on the same hockey team as my little brother. And he was an enforcer, to say the least, on the hockey team.
Yeah, he's a solid kid.
So the lead has reached 30 for the Reapers. 85-55. Keon Williams now going to fire for 3.
I think this place would have blown its top if that would have gone.
And Sean Cochran turned that one over.
Maybe we're good luck charms for the home teams here. 2 weeks in a row, the home team has had about everything work their way.
That one a 3, no, from Connor Oren. And back the other way, Wambugu had it lost it for a second, got it back, and there's a 3 from the corner, no. Ball batted around, Schneeman comes away with it. Dutch almost walked there. Oren gonna let fly for 3 again and knocks it down. And Connor Oren's pretty excited after he nailed that one.
Got the Hinckley faithful excited.
Wambugu's wide open here right in front of us in the corner. And a 3 from Williams, no. Ball saved to the Reapers. Chris Taylor
pass ahead by Taylor.
Passes it up to Schneeman, and Dutch Schneeman lays it in. 15 points for Dutch. But again, all too late as the Royals able to cut the deficit to 25 points. But that is how our ball game is going to come to a close. The Plano Reapers defend their home court with style. An 85-60 victory here over the Hinckley-Big Rock Royals. And Coach, I think really the press might have been the death trap as opposed to the full court trap for the Royals tonight.
Yeah, that certainly allowed Plano to get some really easy looks. Plano had it going tonight. I mean, Plano, I think, clearly looking at their records, are the better team. But you let good athletes get loose in transition like that with easy shots and, you know, athletic plays, it gets your adrenaline flowing. And yeah, I think if Hinckley had to do that all over again, they'd probably try to slow the pace of this game down a little bit.
Well, again, like we said, a 25-point victory for the Reapers. The Reapers were led in scoring tonight by Justin Rotan. 15 points for Rotan, 14 each for Udo Agomo and John McDermott, 11 for Brett Johnson. And a nice game for the Reapers tonight. They've got 2 more to go. Next up, the 21st against Wilmington. The Reapers improved to 15-11 on the year. The Royals, they were led in scoring, 23 points for Eric Phillips, 15 for Dutch Schneeman. Everyone else under 5 points. But Coach, any last thoughts about this ball game?
Well, like I said there, maybe we're good luck for the home team here, because that's 2 weeks in a row where everything has really kind of gone their way. Yorkville, we saw last week on the girls' side, very unselfish, very balanced. I thought Plano was the same again tonight. They share the ball well. They play to their strengths. Look for this Plano team to make a little noise in the state dance.
Well, that's just a few short weeks away. Regional basketball is going to be hot and ready to go. But that's all the time we have for tonight. Our cameramen were Don Otten and Freddie Lee. The director of Fox Valley Television is Mike Reynolds. For Steve Christensen, I'm Benjamin Andrews saying thanks for watching high school basketball, where once again our final score, the Plano Reapers 80 and the Hinckley-Big Rock Royals 65. Thanks for watching Fox Valley TV. Have a great night.